Bronco Raptor. We've had a few of these, but not too many. This is a 2023 with let me check real quick, 2,000 miles. 2,424 miles, 24. So, lots been going on today. We're about to lose the sunlight. Matter of fact, it's peeking through the tree, getting ready to head out. Got a new president in office. We're gonna take this for a quick ride. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. Then we'll stop by the showroom, make sure the Demon is ready to load out. Transporter's on the way. We'll wrap this day up. Come on for a ride. All right, so I don't know if you guys have been in the new Broncos, but if you haven't, introduction to what a Bronco looks like inside. So when the new Bronco came out, we were on the list. We had a ton of these things ordered. Of course, the Raptor, I think, was a 22 or 23 year model release. I'm not sure on the exact dates of that. And you go first ask, why is a 2023 with 2,400 miles available? Well, just because we're lucky to have some really good customers. This particular customer, if you watched the video earlier, I got two Broncos from two really good customers over the last 48 hours. Not that they didn't like them. One of them just changes cars like underwear. This particular one was waiting on a actual red, but didn't want to wait forever, so he got this one. He also owns probably 10 to 12 personal vehicles. All of his fleet is red. He loves red. This orange does not quite fit in with his red vehicles. Cool thing about this one, though, is, and both of them, somebody's going to save a ton of money. All bullcrap aside, this is a clean auto check, clean Carfax truck. It's a 2023 with 2,400 and just turned 25 miles. Got the window sticker. I'm going to show you all the dirty details on this one. Pretty easy to do. Nothing to compare it with, really. $93,740 was your total MSRP at the bottom line. Shows you all your options. This is on our website, so if you want to look to make sure it's got all the features that you were looking for, there it is. Got the 37-inch tires, 17-inch wheels, blah, blah, blah. When these trucks came out, even the regular Broncos when they came out, people were paying, and even we were paying $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 above that right there. So some of these Broncos went for $105,000 to $115,000. This one's $69,995. Here's the other cool part. AJ can drop it in. I already took the liberty of screenshotting it for you. We use an app called Manheim. That's kind of a secret, but we show customers every day. Here's your Manheim. Here's your Manheim. People ask about Blue Book, Black Book, Kelly Book, NADA Book. Those things are really not relative in today's world. Manheim is the largest auction company across the country. And Manheim shows you accurate numbers. So in this thing that AJ's getting ready to drop in, there's three different pieces to it. One is the live, basically, appraisal, showing that this vehicle at auction today would sell for $69,000 ballpark dollars. Now, the color, I believe, is a big selling point. So the ones that sold were not this color. It may bring more than that, but it would at least bring $69,000, if not $70,000 at dealer auction. I like you guys. We like selling to you. I can send it to the auction and get my money tomorrow. That's not a problem. 100% easy. Much easier, to be honest. Take the title, drop the truck off, sell it. Same price you guys can buy this for as a retail customer is what another dealer would buy it for. Now here's the retail value. You can drop that in, AJ. 76 and some change. I don't have it in front of me, but 76 and some change. That's what it should retail for. Also, third screenshot, look at the bottom. It shows you comparable vehicles for sale. Wholesale and retail, they're bringing in the 77, I think 78 range is what these ones on here showed. There was 5 of them. They were all in that same price range. So the deal's the deal. When I tell you guys one's a great deal, it's a great deal. There is no story. There is no secret. There is no hidden agenda. The truck is perfect. This customer is picky. He takes care of his stuff other than us washing it and wiping it off in the 20-degree weather today. That was the only thing it needed. Even got cool red seat belts. I'm wearing my seat belt, guys. Red seat belts. The big screen. We jumped right on the bandwagon with the Broncos. We knew they were going to be cool. I told Daniel just the other day we should have done some more retro ones, which we may still do when we get time. But we were one of the first to lift the Broncos from everything from leveling kits to full lift kits. They fit a great tire, but to have one from the factory, such as the Raptor does the pickup, the Raptor did the Bronco. 37s, factory lift kit, cool suspension, nice accessories. and it gets down. Like, it will get busy. We'll slow up a little bit here, get into this traffic in a quickness. Unlike the baby Bronco we just passed, the full-size Bronco was really cool. I did end up with one baby Bronco that a dealer called me, said he had a Bronco. He didn't tell me it was the baby Bronco. We still bought it. It still sold. I mean, it was semi-cool. But these were the big deal. The big body Broncos, the Big Bend, the OBX package, all of those were super popular. But the Raptor itself gives you the form, function, power, style, sounds good, rides good. You got all your features. And again, if you're really into these Broncos and you haven't seen one in person, they've been out, 4 or 5 years now. We'll be happy to give you a full tutorial because we have 2 of them here currently. The cool GOAT mode for the 4-wheel drive, all your window features here. The top comes off, basically like a Jeep. They really very similar design to what the Jeeps turned out like. So we'll do another quick walk around and pulling into stage 1, set 1, and show you guys inside the showroom real quick. All right, so before we lose our light, you'll see full-size spare on the back, matching wheel, simulated beadlock, 37, 1250, 17 BF Goodrich all-terrains. They could not have picked a cooler tire. It's got the bigger flares on the outside, got the textured, basically rhino-lined or coated Raptor side steps. Got the little vent up against the hood, the multiple piece top that can be removed. Got the LED lights up in the bumper, which look really cool by Rigid. And then of course the signature lights in the grill like the first Raptor pickups had. Front camera, back camera. They built these Broncos cool. Were they a little bit pricey? Sure. I mean, $100,000 for a Bronco, which this one at sticker out the door would have been $100,000. You saw the window sticker, add your taxes and your tags, $100,000 to drive that away from the dealer at sticker. So again, huge savings. What is that? $30,000 if you're figuring off sticker for a 2,000 mile truck. So a great situation, a great deal. We love it when we have ones like this. It probably will sell to a dealer for the same price you guys are gonna pay for it. They'll put it on their lot, sell it for 75, 76, 77. But you got the opportunity first. It's a deal, it's real. You can see the auto check's clean. Let's go inside and check this one out. All right, tomorrow morning, first thing, transporter's picking this car up. They were coming late this afternoon. They're gonna be here in the morning. 2023 Dodge Demon 170. Another one of these is leaving, guys. If you haven't been following our Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, you'll know that these came from a very big private local collection. And this car has 20 or 30 miles on it. Had less than that until we drove it over here, but I did not want to put this car on a rollback with the inclement weather. I wanted to get it indoors. So we did. We got to wipe the dust off of it tomorrow, and it ships out to somewhere out west. I don't know off the top of my head. But the cool thing with these cars, we told y'all and we promised you, of course, it's still got its original window sticker. Car is perfect, literally 30 miles. This car also has the flat black, whereas the others, we have one with the flat black hood. We have one that's all the green color, limelight green, and I think that's all that's left. The rest have sold. Right from the factory on a drag slick, it's just pretty awesome. ET Street slick, ET Street tire, I should say. It's not a slick. But what everybody keeps with these cars, a ton of people bought these cars to flip them. Well, pretty smart idea because they did go up in value. But this car comes with the decanter set, VIN number matched. And the guy ordered this car knowing he would sell it one day, so he didn't put his name on here. So when this man takes this home, he can throw this on his bar with everything. It doesn't say Jim Bob or Joe Bob or anything weird. It just says Mopar Rules, which I thought was really cool. He thought ahead about that. Comes with all the cleaner. And I think this stuff was, Jay Leno's garage. So Jay Leno's cleaner that comes with it, all the little spouts, some paperwork, Jay Leno's garage mitt, a couple other things, a little insert, $27.93. SRT floor mats in the trunk, So this man will get this car with all the stuff that was promised. You don't find that stuff. It's very rare. Most people bought the cars, kept that stuff just so they could brag about, hey, I owned a Demon, which I don't blame them, you know, but a picture would have gone a lot further. But the man's getting all the stuff. He didn't buy just this car, he bought another one too, and he's coming in person to go to Richard Petty. I'll bring you a whole story about that. Go ahead and drop that in here, AJ, also. This man has one of his toys being signed at Richard Petty right now. Might not mean much to some people. That is the only wing car, pedal car, ever made for the Richard Petty duplicate. Don't know how old it is. I didn't get into a whole long story. I'll get more details. This guy's become a very good texter and friend on, you know, texting. Of course, he spent a lot of money, but we've been communicating, and he just said, hey, I'm traveling to go see Richard Petty soon. So I asked, seeing him for what? He's picking up his pedal car. This pedal car is worth more than this car here was worth. It's one of one, only one. And he's got the legend signing it. And you'll see in the picture, you'll see him signing it. He's also having a car built by Richard Petty. Richard Petty, I guess, builds cars. I've seen some stuff in the past. I knew he did Mustangs back in the day. Did not know he was still currently building them, but I guess Petty still builds, not Richard himself, but his company still builds cars. And it's a Petty Blue something that he's having built. So he's personally going there to pick it up, coming by here for a tour of our facilities, for a tour of the collection of these to possibly buy a couple more, and we'll get a chance to see that pedal car because the Pettys wanted to keep it. They wanted it there. They said it was priceless to them, but he must have a really cool collection, so he's taking it back home. But really, really neat. We got some customers that are really cool, so we'll do a whole story about that. Just wanted to insert that. A little bit of fun for today. It's much nicer in this building because it is freezing outside, and we are not going to see above freezing until Thursday, guys. So bundle up. Think about us when you're laying on the beach somewhere where it's warm, because it's not warm here, and it sucks. So thanks, guys. G-Wagon's getting ready to roll out. Chevy's going to roll out. I think everything in here is basically sold, ready to ship. McLaren, the only thing is not sold yet is the 25 Corvette, which went online today. We also had a little special arrival. We'll show them that tomorrow. The other cool toy that showed up. So we'll show them that one tomorrow. Got to hold something for tomorrow. It fits in this building here for sure as far as being cool. Very, 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 very custom built something. We'll leave it at that. We'll show you guys first thing tomorrow. Remind me, AJ. Thanks, guys.